am taking the M dash back. I use a lot of M dashes. I didn't even know it was called an M dash. I don't know if that's an indictment of my English teacher. I just know that I use a lot of dots and a lot of dashes in the way that I write. If you want evidence of that, read the first book. I will not be AI'd out of my own writing style. In fact, I'm going to take the other route and say, AI learned that from me. I was here first. So I have a peer out there who posted something on LinkedIn that says something similar, is they're spending so much effort and time trying to make sure what they write doesn't sound like AI that they're slowing down because they're concerned about that perception. I remember when the first book came out, because it came out the day before ChatGPT released publicly. And that's one of those moments where you go, oh no. Like, does this make sense now? And then I wrote 12,000 additional words to explain why this does make sense in the age of AI. But then I wrote this book with all the tools available this time. And so there's an introduction to this where I explain how AI was used in the creation of the book. And it's everything from, like, when I did interviews, the transcription, and in some cases translation tools were used. As a writing assistant, every time I needed just a better way to say something, throwing that back and forth, the AI never came up with the right way, but it triggered me to say, oh, what if I did this instead, right? Those types of moments as a collaborator per se. One of the biggest tools I used was Notebook LM. The fact that I could take a research repository and put it in a place that I could then query it, versus the first book, I had tabs open and like books open on a desk, and was like, where did I have that research that one time? I had to have notes. So just the fact that I could say, okay, I'm talking about onboarding. What's available in the research I've collected to this point on onboarding? Here you go. So it didn't write for me, but it completely changed the process. And it allowed me to write a book 3 times the size in collaboration with 50 other people in similar amounts of time that it took me to write one book by myself. That was 1/3 the length.